All right, welcome. We end this bitch. Welcome to the March 15th episode 2024 of Thalmor Radio. I am your host, Thalmor, coming to you live in the intensive care unit inside the mountain bunker deep in the Eastern Kentucky wilderness. I am fucking sick. Not too sick, just a little bit. It's fucking up my voice more than anything. And I got a lot of annoying mucus drainage like behind my face. It's really aggravating. And I despise it because it's just annoying. Okay, so I want to gauge the interest for this before I actually like plan it. So right off the bat, I mean, who actually would show up to like a Drunk Thalmor show at like 10 p.m. on a Saturday? Who's actually interested in this? I need to know. Nero, Jeb, Hate me especially. Kiwi, what are we doing? Oh, depend. Kiwi, would you watch a Drunk Thalmor show? It would be probably on a Saturday at 10. That's all I know right now. So, I mean, what do you guys want me to do? I don't know what to talk about. I really like my idea of streaming me playing some kind of visual novel. I think that would be fun. Like, pick a good one. But again, I want to know like what else you guys want. Valhalla. I've heard great things about Valhalla. But isn't that game like doesn't it require you to like take specific steps to like make drinks and stuff? I feel like Drunk Thalmor might struggle to do that. It's super easy. Okay, I might do it then if it's super easy. I might want. I actually own Valhalla. I just never played it. Might do Valhalla then. Have you guys ever heard of Katawa Sujo? This is fucking hyper cringe here. This is hyper cringe. But Katawa Sujo is considered a classic visual novel. It was made by a bunch of 4chaners. You play as this guy with heart trouble, so he has to go to like a high school for disabled kids. So all of the romance, all of the women are like disabled. Like one has burns over half her body, one's blind, one has no arm. Like it sounds like a mess. It's actually really good. Yeah. It's not pronounced Katawa Sujo. I can't speak English. You want me to speak Japanese? Okay. What do you expect from me? You need to lower your expectations about 85% here. Okay. So Valhalla or Katawa Sujo, we'll do one of the two. Unless, maybe the day of someone maybe knows something else. But I think we got at least some suggestions, so we'll work with that. I'll probably talk about it some more in the weeks leading up to get a good audience. I don't want to do it because there's only like 10 people. I want like 20 people or so. I want at least an average Thalmor Radio audience if we're going to do it. That's a good thing too about it being Saturday. I mean, maybe we get some European people to come or something as well. We'll see. Kiwi says that won't happen. I don't know. When I do the drunk shows, people show up. So, well, I'm not going to play the whole game. I'm just going to play like 3 hours or something. Good weebinism? Shit, that might not be a bad idea, actually. I don't know. We'll think about it. Akira Toriyama died? I came home from kickboxing or the gym, one of the two. I went to kickboxing then the gym. I was dead tired. I went in my massage chair, got a good rub down from it. Fell asleep for about an hour, and I woke up. And I woke up to Nero, who's in the chat. I woke up to Nero DMing me with the tweet, with the zeet from Elon Musk saying, Toriyama is kill. And my first instinct was, this is some bullshit. This is some disinformation. So I looked it up, and nope, everyone was confirming it. Toriyama, dead as hell, or dead as Hiffle, I should say. Rest in peace, my homie. For those who don't know, Akira Toriyama is the author and writer of Dragon Ball, all of it, besides GT, but Dragon Ball, the original Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, the show releasing this year, Dragon Ball Daima, the four most recent Dragon Ball movies, he wrote those. Chrono Trigger, he had a big hand in that. He was him. And Dragon Ball, it's the meme, right? I flip the coin. I talk about Dragon Ball, we're talking about politics and war. Dragon Ball means a lot to me. I grew up on it, and then I fell out of it because I grew up. But then 2018, I watched Dragon Ball Super, and I was right back into it. Unironically, Dragon Ball helped inspire me to pick up martial arts and pick up kickboxing now and soon Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, because I think the gym I go to is likely going to start offering it here in a month or two. So we'll see how that goes. I'm sorry I'm a little fucked up and not fully coherent and stumbling over words and saying the wrong things. Like I said, I have sick brain. I went out to do errands and I almost wrecked. I made a right on a red. There was a car that was opposite of me that was going to turn left, but I mistook that car for he was in the turning lane, but I didn't think he was in the turning lane. So I thought, okay, it's a red light. I can make it but no, I messed up, but it's okay. You almost spilled your soup. That's not good. I like Campbell's soup, and sometimes I spill a little bit out, and it just makes me mad because it's good soup. All right, shit. Is there? Did things actually happen in this game worth talking about in the past 2 weeks? I mean, did it really? Should I really do the show? I think I should probably end the show. I don't think anything happened. I should flip the coin. All right, coin. I caught it. And it's heads. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a politics and war show once again. It should have been tails. It should have been tails. But it wasn't. It was heads, which means it's politics and war. I don't know what to say. Maybe I should break the rule and talk about Dragon Ball. Because honestly, with Akira Toriyama dying, there's really no better time. Really, right? I think I'm going to do Dragon Ball. It was heads. But I think I will do Dragon Ball. I think you guys are right. I think I will break the sacred tradition of the coin flip this one time, okay? Before I do, real quick, final call, politics and war. Did anything happen in the past 2 weeks? I don't think it did. I don't think anything happened. Correct me if I'm wrong. Avatar says no. Okay, nothing happened. Good. There was a merge. Who merged? I don't know. Probably a bunch of nobodies. All right. The one thing we'll talk about. Caster did a show. Caster, this is relevant because, number one, it's my understanding it was a good show. And I believe Vass Vass and Sketchy went in it, I think. Was it recorded? I want to watch it. I don't think it was recorded. But it matters to me that Cass is doing the show now because his Ashland radios from way back when inspired me to do the show. So to do my show. So I think that's cool. I am pro show. Anyone who wants to do shows should do them. Okay, if you're good, people will come. So there you go. Casher did his in a server called Orbis Inquirer, which is trying to sponsor Thalmor Radio at the moment. So I need to talk with the guy who runs it again because we discussed it like 2 weeks ago. So I need to get back in touch with him. All right. Who's running it? I think it's what's his face? Shit. Seafire? Seafire's running it, I think. Yeah. Epi seems to have a hand in it. All right. So, Dragon Ball. Shit. I don't know where to begin. So, I was like this little kid living in my grandma's trailer, right? And I would like watch cartoons and like I was in the shit. I liked Pokemon. I liked Yu-Gi-Oh! And I liked others too, but like when I was really young, I liked I like Pokemon and I liked Dragon Ball. Okay, I loved watching people punch each other and shoot ki blasts at each other. It was like the littest shit ever. And eventually, I got some Dragon Ball games. So for my Game Boy, I had two. Because I was in the Game Boy games, right? My mom, she had a Game Boy Advance. My mom was a gamer girl in her early 30s or her mid 30s. She had a Game Boy Advance and she played Super Mario World. And I would like play it some too. And so we go to Walmart and she would get me I forget which one came first, but I had two. I had Dragon Ball Z Supersonic Warriors, which was a 2D fighting game, but you could like fly around and stuff. It was pretty cool for the technical limitations of the time. It was pretty cool. And there was also a really cool RPG called Dragon Ball Z: The Legacy of Goku 2, which is actually a trilogy. And 2 and 3 are really good. The first game sucks ass, but Legacy of Goku 2 and 3 are fucking awesome. And the first one, Legacy of Goku 1, covers the Saiyan saga and the Namek saga. The Legacy of Goku 2 is about the Android saga and the Cell saga. And the third game, which is called Boo's Fury, covers the Boo saga. And I didn't play Boo's Fury until like an emulator back in like 2019, and I played it. But as a kid, I played Legacy of Goku 2. It was like an RPG game. And it was just really fun. You ran around and you punched stuff. And you leveled up and you did side quests. And again, like for the graphic limitations of the Game Boy Advance, it was a good game. And then finally, I got a little bit older. And I got a PS2. And I got Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2. And that game, it's another 3D fighting game. But it has a big roster too. So I played it a lot. In that game, like you can do like all sorts of stuff. And it has a really long story. It has like a 20-hour long story mode. So that was a lot of fun. And yeah, for those early years of my life, I was a big Dragon Ball guy. And like I would always imagine like being in the Dragon Ball world and fights and stuff. I would play with friends. I would imagine myself throwing ki blasts. It was just a good fucking time. But yeah, I got older and stuff, and I had, leading up to 2018, I was vaguely aware that Dragon Ball Super was a thing because I would see images of Goku and Vegeta with blue hair, and I was like, okay. And I think I saw Golden Frieza too. And so I thought Dragon Ball Super was some kind of remake of Z, where like instead of Super Saiyan with the gold hair, it was like Super Saiyan with blue hair. And like like Frieza had a fifth transformation that was gold. Like I thought it was some kind of retelling of Z for a long time. Finally, around I guess 2017, 2016, I don't remember when, I got a Crunchyroll subscription to watch Attack on Titan, the second season, and Super kept appearing because it was really popular. So I watched Super. I watched like the first episode. It was like, it's okay. And then like later, like months and months and months later, I gave it a second shot, and then I realized like, oh wait a minute, this isn't a retelling of Z. This is a whole ass sequel. This is a continuation of Z. And so I watched it, and I quickly fell in love with Dragon Ball again and stuff. And then like I got some games. I got Xenoverse 2 and I played it. I was on a Dragon Ball high. 2018, man, I was just down bad. I would listen to like the music and I would picture myself like I would think of scenarios where I was like I have hidden superpowers and like an alien comes down to like attack my family. I would imagine me beating up the alien. Like I was like, I'm actually a kid at heart, guys. I'm actually like mentally, I'm actually 12. Okay, I'm just a big old kid at heart. Okay, this Dragon Ball shit is actually pretty cool. Okay, there you go. I can go way more in depth about Dragon Ball and my love for it, but like I'm too sick. I need some time. Android 16? Android 16, yeah, he was the big red-haired one. That 17 and 18 woke up, and he was pretty powerful too. He was able to beat around Semi-Perfect Cell pretty well? I think he was. Anyways, he tried to blow himself up to kill Cell, which failed. But then his head told Gohan to stop being a bitch. And then Cell crushed his head and killed him. And then Gohan did his stuff. So that was 16. You are correct, Kiwi. 17, he was a park ranger, which was loosely established even at the end of Z, because we see 17 in like the wilderness. And then Super, he comes back and is like, yep, I'm just a park ranger now. And he's like the strongest park ranger ever. Like, what the fuck? I honestly really hate how Super, I love Super, but like the power scaling is retarded, because going by Z, like 17 and 18 are able to beat up Super Saiyan Trunks and Vegeta. Cell is able to like overpower 17 and 18 just fine. And Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is able to like beat up Cell just fine. So it's like, we know where 17 and 18 stand in the power ranking, right? We know they're like above Super Saiyan, below Super Saiyan 2. And yet 17 can keep up with Blue Goku, and it's like, what the like, what? This shit, like, what? Like, it's the most, like, Roshi is able to like fight the Tournament of Power? What? Like, it's just crazy. Like, I don't like it. I don't like it. Another thing I don't like is it's the Trunks saga in Super. There's a threat in Trunks' future again. So Trunks has to all go back in time again and be like, guys, I need help. And he gets help, but it's not enough. The threat is too powerful. And so after losing a couple times, the threat taunts Trunks. And Trunks does the Saiyan thing where his back is against the wall and he's really mad, so he unlocks new transformation. Now Trunks in between Z and Super had unlocked Super Saiyan 2, so Trunks was a Super Saiyan 2 now, which is significant. That's a big power up. This new transformation Trunks unlocks has him go from not being able to do much against the threat, just barely surviving every encounter, to like being able to have a slight advantage over the threat. This transformation is called Super Saiyan Rage. It has no precedent in the franchise, and that pisses me off because it's like there's no reason why he should have this unknown power up that does this. Like give him Super Saiyan 3. Just give him Super Saiyan 3, because at least then it's like okay, maybe like I can kind of buy it then, but yeah. Just annoyed me. I also didn't like how that arc ended, but it is what it is. CCT, did you watch Super by any chance? You're talking like you kind of did a little bit, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure where you stand on the Super question at the moment. Kiwi, you should watch Super. It's pretty good. And now we got the Broly movie, and we got the superhero movie. Like, started watching when they did Tournament of Power. I did the same. I started watching March 2018, and by the time I caught up to the franchise, it had the final episode had come out by the time I had caught up to it. Like I started at the exact perfect time, and I was watching at the exact perfect pace. It was just meant to be. So now we got Dragon Ball Daima coming out, which I'm looking forward to. I'm also hoping, I think the manga is going to end soon. So I'm hoping once the Super manga ends, it'll get animated, which that might be a couple years still. But yeah. I think the idea with GT is that the first half, when they're all over the galaxy collecting Dragon Balls, sucks. But then the second half is like more normal Z. Yeah, CCT is right. I gave up around episode 14. I was having so little fun with it. There is not Metalcraft. The manga and the anime are very faithful to each other. The anime has a lot more filler, but that's about it. You are correct. Well, so Avatar, the first two arcs of Super, which is about maybe 30 episodes. It's the Beerus arc and the Frieza arc. And yes, it's an adaptation of the 2013 Z Battle of Gods movie and the 2015 Resurrection F Z movie. And the animation quality is bad compared to what comes later. I did not notice. I did not care when I watched it. And there's a lot of filler content. The pacing is a lot slower. Now, in my opinion, I like the filler content because I love the characters, I love the world. I'm happy to see more of it. Actually, not true, CCT. There is, after the Frieza, is the Tournament of Gods between Beerus and Champa, which is kind of a shorter one. Then you have the Dark Future, the Trunks arc, which is this thing. And then the final, 40% of the whole show, 50 episodes, 50, 60 episodes, that's all Tournament of Power stuff. It's 20 episodes getting ready for the tournament, and that's when they assemble the team, Krillin trains, Gohan comes out of retirement, Goku trains, all the stuff happens there, and then you have the Tournament of Power, which is just crazy. I say crazy in a good way. I think the consensus from everyone, and which I am in agreement with, is that the tournament, if you want to criticize, super fine, but pretty much everyone agrees the Tournament of Power is like really, really good, and I agree. It's great. Everyone gets a chance to shine. There's a lot of really cool concepts introduced. There's a lot of drama, and then you get the final couple episodes where just like Goku's at his best, and then it's so good. It's so good. It is so good. I love the franchise. It's silly. It's really silly, but it's a good kind of silly. Well, guys, I'm sorry that nothing happened in the game. That's what happens. See, so there's two negative modifiers right now. Nap season. Everyone's sleeping. It's the nap season. And number two, the game in its cycle right now, the game is kind of dying. Marketing ain't so good. Player retention ain't so good. Development ain't so good. So, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Someone can pull up the numbers. I'm too lazy to, but I think, just game health not so good right now. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't think it's permanent. I think hopefully in the future the game will bounce back. But it is what it is. Hurry says he wished he could see Battle of Gods in theaters. Back in, I think, October, it was the 10th year anniversary of Battle of Gods, and there was a limited re-release. And I went to go see it. I had done seen the movie at home on my television, like in 2019, but I went to go see it in the theaters, and it was pretty good. Make sure what they should add. I do not provide commentary on game development because I don't think I'm good enough or informed enough to do so. Yes, Inst. I'm talking about Dragon Ball because two reasons. Akira Toriyama died, and number two, nothing's happened in the game in the past 2 weeks. So there's nothing to talk about. Nothing to talk about. It is what it is. And guys, I'll be honest, I'm kind of done. That's Dragon Ball. It's a good time, but I'm sick. I'm not feeling it as much as I want to. Unless you guys have any questions, want to pick up my brain about anything about Dragon Ball, I think things might be it for me for tonight because I was grinding out side content in Yakuza 8, and I think I just want to go back to doing that, honestly. Chat is quiet. It is what it is, folks. It is what it is. All right. Before I depart, I will share with you guys something very special. I have a dog picture you guys will like. Where's the chat? Here's the chat. Avatar finished playing Yakuza 6. You now need to play 7. You need to play 7. Then you need to play... Actually, no. Don't play 7. Don't play 7. You need to play Judgment. You play Judgment, then play 7, then play Lost Judgment, then play Gaiden, then play 8, and then you are all caught up. All right. And I think they're all on Game Pass on the Xbox, but I don't know what platform you play on. I play on the PlayStation 5 because there you go. Can you do a stream where you're typing out a 4-page schizo post? Also, there's my dog picture. That's Mr. Bear. He's good. Can you do a stream where you're typing out a 4-page schizo post? Yeah, probably. Which just reminds me, I did the drunk show where I did the Boutique Alliance thread. Oh my gosh. Did that ever get uploaded? I might want to go back to that one. That was a good time. That was a good time. Remember the essay on the forum show? Wasn't that the one I was just talking about? The Boutique Alliance one? Where I was like, Boutique Alliance. I need to watch that. I need to go back and watch that one again. That was a funny one. That was a funny one. It did get that is right. It did get nominated. Didn't it win second or third place? Or am I making that up? I think it won second or third place in one of the voting patterns. That was funny. We gave Thalmor Ling perms because what? Yeah, I'm baffled by this here. Hurt Frosty thinks this is the cult of Thalmoria server. Who even is Hurt Frosty? Is he significant? Is he a relevant person? Or is he just a guy? MM leader. What's MM? Okay. I think Hurt thinks this is the Cult of Thalmoria server, but it's not. They're separate for security reasons. Yeah, Avatar. Let me see what I can do. I think DM me Avatar. It'll be easier for me to do it that way. All right, I think I'm done. Thank you guys for tuning in. But I'm gonna go now. So you guys have a. I'm just gonna. Actually, should I? I don't know. I have a dilemma, which is this is a server for a show, and I don't get why people join the server for a show, don't come to the show, and then complain about pings for the show. It's like, why the fuck are you here? So Hurt's being a silly boy, and I'm tempted to execute him. So I don't know. I think I will. I think I want to execute him. Is Zig here? Zig's not here, so I can't ask him. I will let. Oh shit! Oh, I didn't mean to do that at all. Fuck. No, I didn't want to. No, No, I didn't want to do that. It's too late now, I think. Guys, I messed up on Facebook. It's so over now. No, I didn't mess up. It's fine. We're so fine. We've never been more fine. I did not post my cock. I posted my bitch. JK. The picture of my dog I uploaded, I was just going to make that my edit privacy. Why can't I just delete my post? I will make it private, I guess, to fucking Discord. I was trying to make the picture of my dog be my Instagram and Facebook story. Instead, I uploaded it as a post, which is not the thing I wanted to do. Hurry says actual chats here, aside from the shows, are very dead. There's a dedicated handful of people who use the interlife discussion channels. Which is true. There's me, there's CCT, there's Spinks, there's Bellend, and a couple others, but my mind is too slow to work it out. Yeah, Valley, who Valley quit the game like 2 years ago, and how can I forget Mega? Mega's in here like all the time, like challenging me on stuff. I don't know how I forgot Mega. Yeah, there's like a bunch of people who's like in this hoe, you know. All right, my story. Oh my gosh, dog picture. I want to add little hearts above his head. Hold on. I don't want to do anything with AI. Holy shit. Heart. No results found for heart. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh. There we go. Share. Done. There we go. There we go. Now I'm using social media. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. I want to bounce. I hope you guys enjoyed the Dragon Ball show, the sick Dragon Ball show. Let me pull up the theme, and then we're out of here. Oh my play! Oh my gosh. 4 loading bars in total across this thing. I'm trying my best, folks. I really am. I'm trying my absolute best to do this. But it's rough out here. It's rough out here. There we go. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy. All right, here we go. What's Cult of Thalmoria? Okay, we're down to only 47 nations. So I guess there was like a calling of some kind. Huh. Avatar Patrick. Okay. All right. Good night.